You guys are becoming a walking billboard for what the frick it is that you want in this life. You're not settling for crumbs. You're not settling for anything less. You're like, this is what I want, and this is how I want it. You are done with people's justifications. You're done with certain areas of your life being auto corrected. You're going through and rectifying it all. You are laying it on the table that whatever or whoever was slacking or decided to misunderstand or misinterpret what you wanted out of the gate, you're done missing out. You're done losing. You're done having certain things siphoned right out of your life just because somebody wanted to get away with something. Anything that has been building up, that has been bothering you, you are feeling the urge to say what you got to say. And you could be seeing angel numbers all over the place. You guys constantly deal with narcissists, meanies, people that like to scapegoat and project and push other people around. And this is a period of time where you are getting everything that you've ever wanted. So something that you're going to be focusing on is telling people how you feel. Whatever you've been holding in, whatever has been swept under the rug, so people can know, like, they can't get away with this, they can't get away with that. You are not their trash can, you are not their dumpster fire. You are not just going to let them give you crumbs or breadcrumb you to the finish line. You will not accept that. It doesn't matter how much you love this person or how much you care about them. You've been overthinking about certain situations where you knew how you wanted to handle it, but maybe they had a rebuttal every time you tried to correct the behavior or the person or the environment. And now you are transmuting a lot of pain of feeling misunderstood, feeling like it was hard to express yourself, and just saying what you got to say. Because you are becoming the big bad wolf of the forest. You are going to huff and puff until it is understood. So I'm going to say that again. You are getting everything you ever wanted. So all you have to do is express yourself with the people that have tried to autocorrect what they want instead of what you want. That's not what's happening. You are finally getting down to the bottom of, I never wanted this, or this is what I wanted. And some people are going to like it and some people aren't. So let's get into your message. You are trying to build a group of people, an environment, or a caring community where people participate and feel like they belong. You only want people around you that enrich your life, and you don't care what transits are going on right now. You are not letting anyone breadcrumb to the finish line with you, because it will be a lose-lose. You are not investing your time, your efforts, and your resources for nothing. So you need to express your emotions and tell certain people how you feel, because it's only building more and more stress in your life. And you want your life to be easier. This is something that you're working on. You're like, I want my life to be easier. I'm done overworking and carrying all the wands and carrying the whole load for everybody else. I'm done being so understanding. It's like you're going to have to get a little bit mean. It's tough love. You're coming in with tough love for people that you care about, because you're showing them, this is what I'm building. And if you don't want to do things that will pass my inspection, then you're on the wrong ride. You are getting ready for an ascension lift, an ascension elevator, and you've already had your wings clipped, a timer 5. So you're not just going to let that happen again. You're just not. I got Aquaman for you guys when I pulled out access your gifts. Okay. Aquaman, for instance, he can be on land and he can be in the sea, but he never really wanted to be the king or necessarily usurp the throne. He just wanted peace. So there are certain positions that you've had to take in life because you just needed a certain thing, whether it was like the greatest thing for you or not. You did it for the greater good of others. But now you're going to be doing things for the greater good of you. So it kind of reminds me when his brother is like mad, like, you're usurping my throne. Like, what do you want? Boop, diddy boop, diddy boop. Okay. And he's just like, I don't want this stinking blinking throne. Okay. I'm just trying to keep peace. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? So it's whatever you've been holding on to. It doesn't matter if you've been holding on to it for months, a year, a week. You are going to say what you need to say because it's causing indecisiveness. It's causing inner turmoil. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it's literally anything, whether it's on a small scale or a big scale, of you saying, I've had enough. I'm seeing the truth of a situation where I have invested and they've tried to autocorrect what I'm doing, and I'm not having that. So you're going to have to get a little bit mean. I also got Maleficent for you. So not only did people in the past try to clip your wings, you know how like Maleficent is nice in the beginning? She's like, oh my gosh, life is so good, la 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 la. And then her wings get clipped and she's like, I'm the big bad wolf of the forest, okay? And people are like, all the little fairies are scared of her. This is kind of how that's going to be. People need to be in line. You need to have people back in their line, back in their place. Boop diddy boop, back where they go. And yeah, Maleficent, though she became harder on the outside, and I'm not saying you have to go that far, but it is kind of your black cat villain era. You're the bad guy. That's what I've been channeling for you. You're the bad guy. You are showing people I can get a little bit stoic. I can get a little bit tough with even the people that I love and I care about, because what I'm building is that important, and I am being obedient to what I need, what my needs are, and I'm putting those first. Some people got used to you being easy on them, and then now they've started taking advantage. So anyone that's been taking advantage of your kindness, of your work ethic, it's a wrap. I was also channeling that your work ethic is changing. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be working hard, but you're just going to be working smarter. You're accepting what is happening, what is being given to you, what is being restored. But justice is here, and you are the walking justice. It reminds me of Maleficent protecting the woods, protecting the forest. You are going to protect what is yours. You're going to get back your wings. You're going to protect what is yours. And you still have, if you've seen Maleficent too, she's a very unique character. She's like the only fairy like her. And then she finds out in Maleficent too that there's other fairies like her. So this is like your part one has ended, where you've gone through being on one side of the scale or the other, not really knowing how to be in the middle and being more balanced, and getting a lot about being grounded. This is your second story. This is your second chapter. And in your second chapter, you are finding like-minded people, but you're not going to let them take advantage of you. You feel me? You're not going to let them do it. You are the road engineer. You are the general contractor of your life. And as you are building and mapping things out, if you don't switch up your work ethic, if you don't become a little bit more stoic, if you don't become the big bad wolf of the forest and practice this, people are going to run amok. And you will end up paying the price of needing the rest, being burnt out, being in the hospital, being in the urgent care, whatever it is. That's where that is leading if you don't switch up your work ethic and how kind you are to people with being so understanding. Something has been going on with people not finishing things with you, or people around you that you care about being in the spirit of delay. There's a lot that you're sifting through. Are you going to stay with certain people? Are they going to rise up with you? Are you going to keep them around? Are they going to make the cut? Are you going to stay at certain jobs? Because I'm getting a lot of you guys are about to be self-employed if you are not already self-employed. You are opening your heart. You're daring to be vulnerable. You are accepting that you are very gifted, and you're ready to enrich your life and the life of others. Somebody has been playing in your face. Whoever has been playing in your face or not following through or broken promises, that you've had it. You're officially putting your foot down with people that have not been communicating honestly, but I got specifically when I channeled your message, people following through. Oh, I had the best of intentions, or oh, I meant to do that, but are you sure you want to do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't even matter. You were saying, you said that you would do this, so let's do that, or I'll be moving on. It doesn't matter if it's your mother, brother, cousin, lover, bestie. It doesn't matter who it is. This is in all areas of your life that you are looking at. Where have we auto-corrected? Where did you, in your lane over there, let it auto-correct, because I'm going to rectify that right now. And this is getting you out of your comfort zone, because you are used to having to be mean to the ops. You're used to that. But something that is hard for you is tough love with the people that you care about, the people that you take under your wing, or the people you're trying to build a life with. This is where you're like, oh, okay, I gotta be a little bit tougher. I can't let them just run amok. This is wanting to give someone the life that you never had, but them needing to learn how to appreciate it first. So for some of you, it might be on a bigger scale where you're like, I gotta freaking go in there and swords blazing tell them, I will never be your punching bag, your dumpster fire, or your trash can. And then on the smaller scale, it's, hey, remember, don't bump your head now, because we need to finish this. You are no longer letting people get away with not finishing or not following through. Okay, let's say you were doing a collaboration and somebody like just didn't do their part. You're like, no, you are no longer letting people not do their part. You're not having it, okay? So you are actually being supported in this time by your angels, by your ancestors, this is a part of your life path, to practice tough love with people you care about a great deal. Let's see. There are some people that have been trying to emulate what you're doing. I don't know why this is popping up, but this is something that you need to know. People are seeing you as very successful, and your work ethic is always changing, but I don't really feel like your ops know that. And some of these people are ex-friends of yours, but these people see you as very successful. They see you as a direct threat to what they're building, their facade, how they're presenting themselves. They see you as a threat to that. And you've been calling back your energy. So it reminds me of what I've been telling you guys. With harm to none, I call back my energy cleansed and free of negativity. And then anyone attempting that in the future, may my beauty just multiply. May my finances multiply. You are entering a phase where you have no problem being the bad guy, because there is so much spiritual growth coming in, and you guys being ready for opportunities. You are becoming a sergeant with people playing in your face, big or small. Sirens. You guys, I got the hospital. It will only affect your mental health, your health. Archangel Michael is in the beginning. Is in the building, I should say, in the beginning, in the building. Archangel Michael is present. That if you're not going with the flow, it is only going to be a detriment to you. You are re-energizing and saying, hey, I got to do me. And so people are really looking at you like you're very successful. And some people are, in fact, trying to take advantage of you because you are so successful right now, and you are toning it down. However generous you used to be, it doesn't mean you're not a generous person if you don't give to everyone and their little dog too. You are pausing the assistance that you give people until they get it right. You are the perfect instructor for the job. You're like, hold the phone, pause, wait a minute. Just because I look like I'm doing well does not mean that you can just run amok. Just because it looks like I'm doing well does not mean you could take advantage, be a spoiled brat. It does not mean that I'm just going to pay for everything. It does not mean that. So you are really like in there, as this sergeant, like, I'm on it. I am officially on it. You are being asked to focus your light and listen for messages. And as you're listening for these messages, things that really strike a chord with you right now, you're taking that and you're moving forward. You're like, that is the gem that I was looking for. That was the confirmation that I was looking for. And I'm not just going to ignore that. And no, you're really working on yourself. And so that's, again, people are seeing you as a direct threat because they're like, well, they're successful and they have plenty and da 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 da. These people are clout hungry. They're trying to copy you, emulate you. Copying you at this time will not work. They didn't get that memo, but you are practicing at a new job, a new ambition, a new work ethic. You are self-employed or working for yourself. You are making new plans. I'm getting a lot about a new job. Some of you guys have been looking for a new job. You're tired of this job. There are different environments that are shifting for you. And as they're shifting, you are seeing like, do I fit in here? Do I belong here? Or am I going to keep it 1000 with myself and bow out gracefully? You've been dealing with a lot of trickery in the workplace constantly. This is something that you guys deal with all the time. It doesn't matter if you're self-employed or if you work a 9 to 5. You are always dealing with people that, because they have untapped talent. I'm getting a lot about substance issues. Okay, part of the reason why you could be dealing with so much drama in the workplace is because of other people's substance issues. Whether it's collaborations, you're self-employed, influencer, star messenger, your 9 to 5, boss, supervisor, whoever these people are, their substance issues are getting worse and worse and worse. So at everything that you're reconsidering, you have one foot out the door because you refuse to settle. So yeah, you guys have been dealing with tricksters at work. Their ish is constantly backfiring. They still haven't learned because they're constantly numbing themselves. Another thing that you guys are working on is more playtime, more free time, more relaxation, more time to enjoy yourself. And that is the death and rebirth process that you just recently went through. Is I am going to X out working so hard and doing everything for every old body. I'm going to start doing for me, because you started feeling empty, alone. You started feeling like your creativity was blocked. I feel like our creativity is blocked when we are dealing with anxiety or we have the wrong people in our lives. I feel like it blocks our creativity, our blessings, our finances, and all types of other things. You guys are constantly dealing with scammers. It is like one of the most karmic Saturn lessons you guys always deal with. You're always leveling up. So you have to know how to stoically stand with your ops, like praying against them, forgiving them, keeping them in their lane, standing up for yourself. You feel like it's a hamster wheel that you're always on, but it's because you were meant to elevate and sustain success. So though these lessons are frustrating, if you truly are going to be self-employed, if you're truly going to be the first millionaire in your family, you can't hesitate to express your feelings when people need to be put back where they go. Okay, so you're becoming more assertive. And it's leaving people shook. Well, normally they let me get away with that. Normally they would just let me. Whoever this message is for, you are not in that just let them season. Or that ended last week. Okay? Where you let them and you kind of saw, okay, maybe you guys were in your let them season and you use that to gauge how you're going to maneuver next. I let them. They autocorrect, they took advantage, they stole, they scammed, they lied, they broke promises, or were indecisive, just deceitful. So you took that when you let them, like, I want to see what they're about. Show me who you are. Show me who you really are. And now the let them season door has shut, and you're like, all right, all of yous are in the hot seat. How do you like me now? All of yous are in the hot seat. You stole, you scammed, you lied, and watch your money multiply. Watch your money multiply, because you're not, no. And you don't be forgetting nothing, especially those of you that work for yourselves. You're like, They think that that was going to go missing and I wasn't going to say anything. I'm letting them. Okay, last week was let them. I'm seeing what you're about. Show me who you are. And now it's time to say what I need to say. Okay, so you are done with people trying to catfish you or tell you that they're someone that they're not. You figured out who they were and the let them season, and some of them aren't making the cut. You guys definitely had people trying to undermine you, pacify you, patronize you, placate you, goad you even. And you're getting to the point where you are going to be striking fear in the people that need you. People need you, and they need to stop playing. I mean, really though. This is like crapping where you sleep. They say, ishing where you eat. Ishing where you sleep. You feel me? You are about to strike fear in those that tried to undermine you. Yeah. So you're reconsidering certain relationships. You're not going to let them think like, oh, this is okay. You are being supported and standing firm. You are being supported and leaving people shook, becoming more assertive, and showing people you are not the one to play with. No, you are not. And this might even turn a friendship upside down, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is because you are being asked to be brave and not being scared of certain conflicts with loved ones because it's just going to make them respect you. Okay, it's just going to make them respect you. So this is your divine masculine energy that's coming through. You're like, I want to be divinely assertive. I'm not trying to do this to be mean, but you're getting to the bottom of people that have tried you in the let them season. Okay, anything else for the collective? You guys are working on doing what makes you feel good. Listening more. So then you kind of know how to like maneuver after that. Okay. Don't engage with this person. They will drag you. Energy warning. That's for someone here. You guys are getting an energy warning. Yeah. That someone's being sneaky. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel like that's really specific. But someone needed to hear that. So, I don't know. Take that if you need it. Oh. You are also the walking plot twist. Some people really think that like you won't autocorrect the situation, rectify the situation, put people in the hot seat and come in as the walking tower. The walking plot twist. They're like, oh no, they would never say that to me. Watch. You're like, I'm done being backstabbed. I'm done. This is reminding me of like the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. You're like, no. You're like, I'm going to be more courageous, more daring, more brave, and I am ready for adventure. Remember that you're charming. And you are calling in your soul tribe. You are calling in people that are unique, just like you. Just like you. Because some of these people, again, they're not making the cut. Ooh, we got the World. You will complete this lesson and you will feel like it was a successful ending. Like you're going to feel good about it. I'm hearing training wheels are off. And wherever you felt trapped, helpless, or isolated, you're getting out of this mess. I'm getting 1111 on the timer. Whoever was trying to bully you or was being irresponsible, you're just seeing that this is out of control. And you don't tolerate this type of behavior because you just don't. And so they're just in for a rude awakening. You have loved ones that are in for a rude awakening. Let's see. You guys are paying off debt right now. and you have a lot of positive change, relief, and recovery coming in. You have been bouncing back from being in a spiritual dark night, a slumber, a hibernation, and you've had to endure or overcome a lot of depression, grief, trauma, and heartbreak. And now you can enjoy happy news. You are also elevating in your spirituality, and you are moving through self-doubt. But yeah, something that you guys are working on is burnout, exhaustion, just doing too much. For everybody, you're like, I can't do that anymore. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. There is also some spell work that you guys have been dealing with in your love life. So I'm going to pull out a different deck to see like what will help with that. But I'm getting that you will be vindicated, and this is the power of the divine masculine. I'm shook that this came out because I haven't pulled out this deck in a while. I was like, wait, what? You guys could be seeing orbs of light or things out of the corner of your eyes. You can feel your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities enhancing. Okay. And then we have ascension. Everything here is about your ascension. You guys, if this is your message, I want you to drop your rainbows down below, because you're like, I'll be the big bad wolf. I'll be the bad guy. I will be that because it's for the greater good of me and what I'm trying to sustain. And if people aren't for that, then they're against you, quite literally. Okay, if they're not with it, they're against it. Okay, tell me what's going on for the love life. Is there anything that we need to know for people's love life? Thank you. We have family. You guys could have family members that are sending your relationship spell work. Okay, only take this if it resonates. You guys have family members or siblings that are very jealous that your relationship is strong and is continuing. There could also be a friend that is, okay, I'm channeling that there could be a friend that is going through a hard time that could see that you and your person are always weathering this storm, no matter how tumultuous it gets. They're like, oh, well, I mean, how come my relationship's not doing that? And so they're kind of like, just stay prayed up at this time. And then we have for you and your relationship, some good advice is some inner child fun for the both of you will be rewarded, because together, you guys, if you know that's your twin flame, your divine counterpart, you know that's your person for life, no matter what, together you will be rewarded for inner child fun, letting your inner child shine, supporting each other's inner child. Together you'll be breaking generational curses and cycles. And that's something, you know, that I feel is really important for those that are twin flames, that are divine counterparts. You two together. Now, this is just my theory, my personal opinion. I feel like when you two are together, right? If that person really is your divine counterpart, you already do that. You already do this. So if I can hold on to it. You already do this, but you need to remember and you need to do more of it, especially when times are tough. So my theory is when you're with your divine counterpart, they see you as your inner child and you see them as their inner child. You see them as the 5-year-old version of them that was caused a lot of pain. They see you as the 10-year-old version of you that was caused a lot of pain. And this is how you guys are able to get through a lot of things, because you just understand, like, there's this little version of them that I see when they're upset and they're screaming or yelling and they just need a hug, or they're not talking and they're shutting down and they just need a hug. They see that in you. That is my theory for divine counterparts. My other theory is that you will together be the black sheep in your family or the generational curse breakers. You guys, there's no one like you in your family. There's no one like you in your family. You guys stand out. And so people are always coming against you. So the two of yous get together and all hell breaks loose. And that's why together you guys are rewarded for this, breaking these generational cycles and honoring the inner child in each other. My other theory for divine counterparts is that you guys like have telepathy. Your psychic abilities are strong. And even if you're not into spirituality, or like, let's say you're awakened but your person isn't, but you're already doing all these other things. You're breaking generational curses. You're honoring the inner child in each other. This person will still psychically be able to tap into when something is wrong with you, like a twin. Okay? So think like twin flames. Think of like an actual twin that you were born with. They know, like they got little antennas that go up when something is wrong with you, and vice versa. Okay, you guys are very protective of one another. And so yeah, people are always sending spell work to your relationship, but especially your family, because you're the generational curse breakers. And you guys get a lot of hate from the outside. And so you guys, it's like you guys against the world. You guys against the world. You're also really good role models. My divine counterparts, you are role models, and you are always leveling up. Whether it is a tower making you level up or you chose to level up, you guys just can't be false, and you guys are always inspiring one another. So yeah, your advice is to figure out how to move towards better digestion and better sleep, and to have more fun that is childlike. Okay? Another thing that you guys need to remember, and this is for the collective, this is for everybody and the couples, you have nothing left to prove. So when people don't like that you're now the drill sergeant, they don't like that you're auto-correcting what you're saying, it does not matter. You don't have to prove, well, I did this, and you don't have to over-explain. You might expound, but you don't have to over-explain. You feel me? You don't have to prove anything else to them. Like, hey, I needed you to do this. You said that you would. You didn't. I let it go on for however long, and now it's a problem, so let's address it. You're getting ready to address tough issues. Tough issues with people that are always going through it, that are going through a hard time. Because, I mean, where is the compassion for you? You feel me? We have greedy higher ups. See what I mean? These people think that they have the leverage for some reason. They think that like you might need them, and you are going to be showing everyone, I'm the mayor of this busy town, okay? I'm the mayor. I'm the drill sergeant. I'm the fairy godmother. I'm the whole enchilada. You're not going to play on my timeline. You're not going to siphon my jewels and my gems. I'm not going to accept your crumbs. You're not tall enough to ride this ride. So you are showing people like, yeah, I might have needed this job, but it is vital during this transition, because you're getting everything that you've ever wanted, that you don't accept anything less. If the dynamic changes and it's toxic for you at your job, you're like, I got one foot out the door and now I'm going to reconsider. I am the plot twist. I am the twist in the tail. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? You're showing people you don't have the leverage. You're not in control of this. This is not your chariot. This is not your chariot. Be a beacon. You are being divinely led to wherever you are a beacon. It is up to you and your divine counterpart or your soul tribe to light the way for others. This is what you naturally do before you even know it's your purpose. So when you figure out your purpose, you're like, oh my gosh, I actually have a job where I am lighting the way for others. I'm not just like full of myself. You're not an imposter, bestie. You're not. You're truly not. People look up to you. They get hope and inspiration from your testimony, from the way that you live your life. And yeah, it comes with a lot of jealousy, but you have so many blessings coming in that you've been waiting for. I'm hearing the next 48 hours. In the next 48 hours, there are going to be some big blessings that you've been waiting for. There's some type of hope that's coming in, a light at the end of the tunnel. You are going to be getting good news for standing on business and for patiently waiting and for just not losing hope. your angels and ancestors are accelerating your ascension. That's another blessing that's coming in. So it's being supercharged. You're getting like a booster. So this kind of tells me you're about to skip a level. You're about to skip a level. Okay. Anything else? Oops, I need to put that back in there. I keep getting that there's a friendship that might be turned upside down. A friendship or a job that might be turned upside down because of you having to stand on this business. And somebody that you care about might be really hard to communicate with, and you might be kind of over it. So let me know if that's you guys. You're not really feeling supported, or you can talk to them like when you need to. So let me know if that resonates with you, because sometimes I feel like, am I connecting? And then I read your guys' comments and I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. You are about to be very mysterious to people because you're going to be standing on business you don't normally stand on. You're like, oh yeah, remember Bestie? Oh, remember Linda? Oh, remember Becky? Those crumbs under the rug that we were going to discuss. And then you were like, I was gonna, but I didn't. Now we're going to discuss that. It's going to remain a mystery to a lot of people. Like, how do they just know? You guys are always spot on. People are like, how did they know that I was trying to get out of something? How did they know that I was trying to be deceitful? How did they know I was trying to copy them? How did they know I was sending them spell work? Like, people are always asking themselves, how did they know? Your protection is very intimidating to people right now. You roll with a whole entourage, okay? You roll with a whole entourage of angelic beings of love and light. You have abundance coming in, so keep resting. Oh, that's another thing. I also channeled that not only are you becoming more mysterious, this black cat energy, you're the bad guy, the big bad wolf of the forest, people can't clip your wings no more, you ain't having it. I got White Lotus for you. So you're ready for adventure. And there are certain like risks that you're going to be taking that you wouldn't normally take. Places that you are willing to go, flights that you are willing to take that you would not normally take because you're tired of being bored. You've been bored with having to do the same thing every day, exhausting yourself, having to carry the whole load for everybody. You're like, I'm so bored. I need something else to re-energize. And for those of you that are with your divine counterpart, you're going to be taking them with you. You're going to be taking them with you. You'll also be rewarded for that. Not only will you be re-energized, but you will be rewarded for that. You think that you're glowing now. Every time people are talking to you, they're like, you're glowing. But I mean, you're really about to be blinding people. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're really about to be blinding people in a totally different way, because every time you ascend, you go through a rebirth, and a certain part of you falls away that you don't need anymore. You shed like dead weight. And now, like, it's just, you keep getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. It's like you're the sun and it was overcast outside and people could like kind of see you but not see you. And it's like there's always this like cloud. So it's that golden hour never really quite hits, but it be hitting. You know what I mean? The golden hour when you take pictures, when the sun is like just perfect outside going down. But it's like that. It's like there was always like a small part of a cloud in front of you being the sun and you emanating what you emanate. And now that you are ascending higher and higher and higher, it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay, brighter and brighter. You have pure intentions, you've surrendered your ego, and now you will get clarity. Okay. You are also an ambassador of peace, but it's time for you to be a free spirit. And part of that, what you're building, you being the engineer, you being the banker, you being the sergeant, is I gotta tell people how I feel. This is what's going to help you feel like a free spirit. On top of you changing your work ethic, on top of you saying what you need to say and rectifying the situations. Like, hey, I know you said that you weren't gonna do this because of whatever, but you said at the beginning that you would. We need to fix that now. People are gonna be like, whoa, what? Plot twist. Plot twist. Let me know what's going on with you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Smash the you know what. Duh. And hit the bell. All that good stuff. And I just appreciate your guys' love and support. I cannot wait to read your guys' confirmations and comments below. It's like the best part of my job, seeing like how it all ties together with a bow on it. But yeah, I think that's it. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.